Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Bills of Eternity 2 Deadfire. In the last episode we went through the old city and we actually found the treasure room and we got the treasure. We didn't fight any of the monsters. We fought a few monsters, not that many though. But what we did do is complete the quest. And so let's go talk to her to turn in this quest.
Got something for me?
I found another coronet in the ruins.
I don't care where you found it, just so you know, we're not paying double for both, alright?
Okay, what do you know about the temple?
Not much, apparently. Thought we'd been through this. I'm waiting for you to bring the goods so we can find Dario's mosaic and be out of here. The sooner we get that door...
So we need to go and... let's go back to that place that were just at. And, there's a mosaic in there. I might have to fight that monster. Let's go back there, and I'll meet you there. Okay, we have to actually kill this guy, so let's go ahead and kill this thing. In the back is the actual mural that he needs to see. So we can fight this guy. I might be able to sneak through. We could try.
Trouble up ahead.
Let's try to sneak through, I guess. This is the mural. Okay, so this is it. We actually don't have to fight this guy, which is good. Oh, let's not do that. Oh no. Can I pop out of stealth?
Could be a fight.
Yeah, let's get out of stealth. That's why I like my rogue. It's very nice. Okay, so we didn't actually have to fight him. It's a tough fight. He does a lot of damage, a lot of burst damage. I'm afraid my tank would not do very well against him. So let's see. I need to switch out some of this gear just in case as well. We have all this new equipment. There, I'm gonna give Edar this sword. This is a really good sword for him. I don't know who would actually be able to use this. This is a two-handed poleaxe. I mean, maybe my hunter in melee range? I don't know. That's a pretty scary sight to have her in melee range. He might actually be able to use this, but I have he's using this right now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know who actually be able to use this, so that's not going to be something I need to do. Worry about right now. I do want to give him the shield. Replace that shield with this shield. This is a smaller shield, I believe. Yeah, shimmer scale. And I also want to do a level up. Let's do Fortune's Folly, random affliction for 10 seconds to target on crit. Let's do that one. There we go. So we actually have this enchanted now.
Yeah, good thinking.
Now let's go back and turn in the quest. I'll meet you back there. Okay, we're back. Let's talk to Gwennifen.
Got something for me?
I found the old temple in a flooded spot where the falls meet.
Good work. I'll make sure no one else disturbs it. Meantime, Dario will be pleased to hear the news. How about you go tell him and collect your reward?
What does he want with the mosaic of Ukaizo?
Dario's the only one to talk about Dario's business. If I was you, I'd forget about this and take my pay. But it's your neck.
Very well. Alright. Let's go talk to Mad Marina. Alright, let's talk to her about the quests, the food.
And who or what do we have here? Where I see it, you've got two options. You can tell me who sent you, or I can feed you the shaft of my gun.
Enoy told me to find you.
What for? I've already got an emissary. Speak up, Swabby, and be quick about it. My knife arm's twitching.
Your man Ulog's dead. I found his body.
You say Ulug's got himself murdered? You see the body?
I found him in the Narrows with his limbs pointing in every which way.
And you had nothing to do with it? Then I need to know how it happened.
Looked like he'd been beaten to death.
Ulug wasn't any ruffler. He didn't deserve that. Everyone in the Gullet knows Ulug's my man. Everyone except the Mutaru. Gotta be them what got him. And though it pains me to say it, if the Mutaru are biting for blood, it's best if I back off. I can't be feeding the Raparu right under their noses.
We can go around the Mutaru.
And I've merely to trust you, says you? No, I'll be needing a little more leverage than that. Say I happen to have a fella wanting for a full shipment of crude luminous Ardra, but I have no Ardra to sell. Loot me no less than 4 crates, and I'll be, let's say, better inclined to do you a favor. If you're a particularly daring sort, you might snatch it from under their noses. Them Valiant trading Princocks have a stockpile of it in their mill in Queen's Berth. Otherwise, you could raid them in shallow waters as they ship it in. Now, if that doesn't tickle your fancy, there is one other that tickles mine. Ply me with enough coin to hire fresh hands, bribe a few officials, enjoy a taste of flesh, and I'm yours.
How much coin are we talking about?
Oh, I guess 30,000 copper ought to cover it.
No, but I'll get you the Luminous Ardra.
Always a pleasure pirating is. I'll keep an eye on the horizon for your prosperous return.
Here we go.
Something I can do?
I can't get that now. I'm not that high of a skill yet.
Something I can do? Of course.
Alright. So we have to get out of here now. All the way back over here. So that's going to be it for those 2 quests. Food for Thought is going to be interesting because I can still go up to talk to the Queen. So I don't have to actually go through Mad Marina for that. It's not that big of a deal if I do. I'll have to go talk to Dario though and turn in this quest. Alright, let's get up there. Alright, let's go here. I need to go turn in, or I sell some stuff that I have now, but I think I'll get better prices in Queen's Berth. Let's go to the hideout. Let's talk to Dario.
What do you require?
About the Coronet of Waves.
A most agreeable topic. Or so I hope.
I found the mosaic in a temple of Andra Deep in the Old City.
Gallarde, you watchers truly are workers of miracles.
We can probe him a little bit about Yukaizo. Let's do that.
The mosaic is an ancient work of art. Such marvels must be preserved.
You're way too interested in this find and in keeping it a secret for this to be art. Very well.
As for your payment, never let it be said that Dario does not pay a fair price.
Indeed, I would hate for anyone to say that.
Now, allow us to put the question of money to rest. It is an unseemly topic to linger on.
Let's discuss something else.
What do you require?
The Principe... Nah, you know what, that's not about that at all. Farewell.
A moment, I almost forgot. Bercam Blanca. Take it and indulge my vanity.
So he gives us a flag. Principe flag.
It is not as grand as the sails I once made, but my fingers are ever restless.
What do you
Okay.
need?
He did give us a this blunderbuss here. Kitchen stove. So this is actually not a bad one, but it has a really bad ability called Wild Shot. So just become mix of unburned powder and debris. Reloading is quicker and easier. Projectiles bounce to nearby targets. This has a chance of actually hitting one of your teammates. So not the best, but it's not too bad either. I'll probably just sell it.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so that's gonna be it for this section. Let's go to the Gullet. Okay, so we took care of that last quest. Let's look at our journal real quick. I wanted to go over a couple of things. So we have completed the quest for Dario. And goods and services obtained. Okay, that's for Mad Morena. We are on, let's see. Okay, so we completed the Coronet's Call. What we need to do now is we have a couple of options. We can go and talk to the Prince, and that will progress the Food for Thought quest line. So we can establish a food source for the Gullet. So we should ask Prince Areo in the Conga Palace or the Dawn Stars at the Sacred Stairs to help. Or we could go talk with Mad Morena. I think we got to the place where offer to speak to the Prince on behalf of the Raparu, but Inoue doubts it will make a difference. Okay. So we can talk to Saiwin, the Temple of Gone. That is in the Sacred Stairs. There's a couple of things we can do in the Sacred Stairs, but I'll save that for a later time. So I think we'll just pursue this one real quick. Go to the Sacred Stairs, and let's talk to the Dawn Stars there. I need to get Pitley. I'm sorry, not Pitley. I need to get Jote. But first, I'm going to actually get this guy leveled up. I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, he's leveled up. Now let's go and switch out our characters. There's not really any place that we can do that inside of the Sacred Stairs. So we'll need to switch them out here. We'll just get our healer switched out. Get Jote. Replace our current healer. Alright, let's talk to...
Boss was right. We found it.
right there.
The cursed seas, I'll throw you down there myself if you do not hush right now.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. You can't get down here. That's weird. Oh, maybe they're talking about the Ukaizo. They probably work for yeah, they probably work for Dario.
Need something?
Like to buy
What you
something.
need?
Provisions.
Sure. Berta's cooked up the best grub, but let me know
Sure
if
she
you see
has.
something.
I think I stole Berta actually. I think she's working for me now. Alright, let's get our companions. I'm gonna need her pretty soon. But not yet. Probably in the next episode we'll get Pelagina. I'm not gonna do anything with her. Her quest is kind of a pain. Oh, I need to take the stuff from him. Okay, let's do that real quick. Let's cancel. Let's get the stuff from him first, because he does have her stuff. Okay, we need to get... Got a lot of stuff here. I need to start selling some stuff, actually. I think my prices here are a little bad. Let's get this off of him, and this. I'll just give him this for now. and we'll give him a... let's see, he's a dagger of some sort. Do that for now. A little bit of a pain. That's not that bad, dealing with parties.
Need something? What you need? Of course. Let me know if you see.
Okay. Goodbye. There we go. She might have to level up, actually. Yeah, I think she does, because she is level 9 now. I think I'm level 10 right now. Alright, I'm gonna level her up and give her equipment, and then we'll be on our way. Okay, we have her leveled up now. She has some pretty good spells right now, actually. Her trees actually is... I get to the point where I gave her boost the effectiveness of healing. I think it's like 15% more healing. And also gave her this plus 20% range with spells, which is like, it's really good. You need a lot of intelligence to get that boosted up. Now, her stats are not that great. Okay, we're also going to need Edar with us.
Now I've dreamed of this place.
Edar is going to be helpful as well. His quest takes us to the same place where the Dawn Star's at. Up here. Sacred Stairs. Okay, so we need to go to over here. Above Gone. This missing string 15. That's interesting. Oh, they're bugged, I guess. Their text is not loading for some reason. Yeah, there's a few places in here you need to go to, but they're super high.
A monster! Wait for me!
So you defeated this ship-devouring beast all by yourself?
I'm telling you, you just have to aim for the eyes.
Let's speed up here. What does she have on her? Huh. Private dance, okay. Alright, so we talk with the main person here. Here we go.
Surely as I do. Jody, I do hope you are not getting into trouble now.
Who, me? No, I wouldn't dream of it.
What is this for? This is for okay, you got this. Smiles at the sight of a stranger. Okay. People said you may be able to help with the food shortage in the Gullet. Or I'm hoping the oh, let's do this one.
You did good, helping Petley with the infected. Anyone half so capable's got my ear. But I won't make you an empty promise. We tried. Shipped some shares for charity. God, it's nearly 2 years back. Had the means to do some real good. But the guards wouldn't have it. Sent it all to the palace to be shared out, proper-like. Never did see it again.
What if I can ensure that a Riparu, or what if I can ensure it would reach the Riparu?
Of course. We'd be glad to lend a hand. But how'll you see our shares reach the Ruparu this time? What makes you think it'll work now when it didn't then?
Oh, we can talk to them. We can get the Principe to help. I'll work to get an audience with the Queen and petition her to allow your charity.
Alright. You wind up in the good graces of the Kahanga Royals. You get them to see the light. And I'll get you our food.
Okay. That's all we need to do for this one. We just need to talk to them just so that we can get their agreement. That opens up and do dialogue with the Queen. It's a cat.
I'll handle it for you.
Okay, we have more person we need to talk to. I think we need to talk to this person here, maybe?
Here for a meal. Just get.
Hey, there's a lady I'm looking for. Came from Deerwood. Short, got a bad temper. It goes by a lava Mazzy. Heard of her?
I know an Alava, but that ain't a surname.
No?
Not real warm, that one. Stop by unannounced, you get a pistol up your nose when she answers the door.
Sounds like she's expecting you, Edar.
Yeah, that's her. So, she's living with her, husband, then?
Not that I noticed.
Huh. Must be laying low.
Just that boy of hers.
She's got a son? How old would you say? Like a little boy?
Something the matter?
Nah, just curious.
Oh, I couldn't say. It's been years. He must be a young man by now.
Wow, that's something. Well, thanks for your help.
Don't you want to know where to find her?
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
She's in her Songo, last I heard. Got a little plot of land out there.
I guess we'll look that way then. Much obliged.
Okay, so we actually put Edar's quest a little bit further ahead. Let's go ahead to the palace and then we'll wrap this episode up. There's stuff you can get in here. Not much though. Is this Suko? Huh. Okay.
You know how I've been saying there's nothing more important to me than us freeing you from Beraths' bond? Well, I meant that. I did. But there's this other thing I need to see about. On the way, like. I was gonna tell you.
Only fair.
I'm glad you see it that way. This thing with the gods holding your soul for ransom, we're still gonna take care of that. Right after. This woman, well, love's not the right word. But she was something to me once, back in Gilded Vale. Once Theos was gone, there wasn't much keeping me in Deerwood. Thought I'd be happier in Adir, where my folks had gone. It was nice seeing them again. Been almost since the war, but I didn't belong. Found I couldn't talk to anyone. Not just because of the funny way Adirans talk. Over there, across the ocean, it's like nothing I'd been through ever happened. Not the war, even my parents missed most of it. And I'm glad about that. But all we had to talk about was stuff from when I was a boy. Then, I thought of somebody I knew I could talk to. Maybe the last person. And just like that, I was back on a boat, going the other way. Last I saw her, she was going to New Hayamar. Went looking for her there, only to find that she'd left a long time ago. Anyway, I don't expect you to understand. But I gotta know she ended up all right.
Sounds like she ended up with the sun.
Yeah, that's something. Coming out of Deerwood during that time. When I knew her, she had another little boy, just a baby. But the legacy deprived him of a proper life. I never found out what happened to him. But with the Hollowborn, you didn't have to ask. Guess he got a brother, though. No, but I don't see a way to let this go. Least a way's not now. Last time I saw Alava, we got friendly. Now she's got a son.
Let's get moving. Okay. Let's head on to Palace, and I'll meet you there.
Don't worry.
Alright, let's talk to the Prince. We have a quest for him to investigate the place down there.
Kira, but have you pried any secrets from the Gullet yet?
The Prince should be your smuggling cargo and be at the Undercroft.
Undercroft. A darker, more fetid lair of Nekataka, I say.
Yeah, so we have experience now.
Onikaza and I are the mind and heart of the city, but the bowels, these we cannot reach. At least Delva's Row is a stable target. The Crown has time to decide the next steps.
Well, that's where I think Delva's Row should remain untouched.
What say? You hit upon my curiosity. Speak on.
The Reparo are barely in control of their lives as it is. Don't take away this from them.
You are quick to come to their defense, but the Reparo must recall their place in society. If the black market will expend its resources toward the Reparo, then I say, They have bought an uneasy truce. Delver's Row is safe, for now. Be sure that I do not regret this.
Warships are helping the pirates bring in ships.
I had my suspicions, but I had no wish to see them confirmed. When it comes to the dignity of the guild, the crown can compromise nothing. Onikaza will see their leadership disciplined, I say.
Must have needed the money. Can you imagine why?
Ikira, I cannot. Onikaza and I both expect more from the guild, I say. She will not be pleased. Ikira, but at least you returned to me in one piece. You are not the first agent I sent to the Gullet. I cannot say that I desire to send you to worse places than the Gullet, but...
Go on.
Does the name Ukaizo mean anything to you?
An old mosaic beneath the city depicted Ukaizo.
Ikira, then the city's bowel hides more than I credit. Ukaizo was the home of the Huana before cataclysm and destruction wiped the island from the Deadfire. That is the story. Story or no, I make no secret that we search for Ukaizo. Our tribes are spread across many isles, but it is Ukaizo which binds us. Ukaizo, and the knowledge that we must return. To that end, a local cartographer secured a lead. A breadcrumb to a breadcrumb, I say. I sent an expedition to Matario Cozy, one of the Sanctuary Isles. They were to retrieve evidence of our lost homeland. They have yet to return.
There won't be any stone unturned on Matario Okozi when I'm done with it.
Before you go,
That did seem like too nice a way to end it.
the expedition, I have reason to believe they will not be returning to Nekataka.
Go
We
on.
found this at the palace doorstep, cut from the robe of the expedition leader. One mystery heaped on another, I say.
Could have sent this.
If you learn in your travels, I hope you will tell me. The crown has grown too accustomed to warnings, I say.
Let me see that. I might be able to learn something. A fragment of essence clinging to the fabric like a thread woven too tightly to be unraveled. Trees tower above you and ropey vines stretch like tentacles across the marshy ruin. It takes all of your strength to trudge through the hip-deep water. Glance over your shoulder, but the women and men of your company aren't there. Then a shape moves off in the distance. You draw your weapon, feeling now more alone than ever. The owner of this robe is surely dead. Hold out hope for the rest.
Kira, that is something, I say. Take care if you alight on Matario Cozy. My fear is that the island is sanctuary no more. Prepare yourself for a hard voyage northeast of Nekataka. Matario Cozy is nestled in the Kua Rokuhu Islands, in the midst of a landmass that resembles a storm, like the fall of Ukaizo locked in time.
Okay. Okay, so we should have food for thought. Let's see. So we need to talk to the prince. Yeah, so talk to the prince. Okay. Well, let's talk to the prince then. He should give us dialogue for this.
Do not leave me in suspense, I say. Have you found Matario Cozy?
I had other questions.
If you have questions, the royal brother will hear you.
We should talk about the food shortage in the Gullet.
Shortage? Are the Raparu not fed the leavings of the Kwaru and Mataru?
Let's see. Councils have agreed to offer a share of their crops to Nekataka as long as the bulk of it goes to the Raparu.
My sister would call this a test from the gods. It is our role to feed the Raparu, and we do not pass on our duties to outsiders. But I am of a different mind. Nothing pleases Ngati like an unlikely solution, and this is what you bring. Akira, then let it be so. If you have more to say, I am not above listening.
That's it. Farewell. Did we, that it? Yeah, okay. Food for thought. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we have completed that quest. I think we completed all the quests now in the Gullet. Yeah, this is, Queen's Birth. Food for thought. Oh, we need to inform Inoue. Okay. Let's go back down to there and talk to him, and that should be it. I'll meet you there. Alright, here we are in Noi's house. Let's talk to him. Tell him what we found. Alright, just tell them about the Dawn Stars. They will share their crops, and the Queen will allocate the majority for the Gullet.
I heard of missionaries distributing food throughout the Gullet, though I did not think it could be true. Not in this lifetime could I have hoped for more. To have garnered our Queen's generosity. I ache to believe it. Never can I thank you enough, Watcher who has the ear of both kith and gods. Always the Raparu will know of your kindness. Should you need refuge within Nekadaka, know that the Raparu will stand by your side.
Take care, old man.
May Amira's wind ever fill your sails, girl. We will not forget what you have done for us.
Okay, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.